The heat wave is currently baking most of the world, especially southern Asia, and it has caught many gardeners by surprise. Even well established garden plants and landscape shrubs can be a setback during such a heat wave. Fortunately, there are some simple measures gardeners can take to counter the heat and keep their plants growing. There are some plants that don't do well in heat. No matter how well you take care of them, they eventually will succumb to the heat. So it is a good idea to plant seasonal and heat tolerant plants in summer. Heat tolerant plants can be okra, what we call lady's finger. We can plant some eggplants. Variety of eggplants can be planted during summers. Ridge gourd, varieties of cucumber can be planted also. Watermelons, bitter gourd, also few varieties of chilies, tomatoes can also be grown in the shade houses. Some varieties of beans are also good heat resistant. Water management is very critical in saving your plants during a heat wave. During these hot summers, it is best to water your garden in the early morning before the sun starts beating down. If you wait until noon or even early afternoon, most of the water is likely to evaporate before it travels to the plant roots. If you can't water your plants in the morning, the early evening is another good time for watering. Rainwater is a lot better for your plants than the tap water, as it contains all the necessary minerals without any added chemicals. As a result, plants will thrive better if watered this way, especially if they are struggling with heat. Also consider installing a rainwater tank in order to collect enough rainwater. Drip irrigation system works well to save water. If budget is not a constraint, you must invest in drip irrigation system for your plants. It hydrates your plant completely and also reduces wastage of water. And if you are not dealing with irrigation hoses or drip irrigation system, then hand water your plants. This is the better option because relying on sprinklers can sufficiently water specific areas of garden that are in range and leave others completely dry. Also, do not waste water in watering the leaves. It can lead to fungus on leaves. Shade cloths offer partial and temporary protection from the sun for garden plants and are easily available. They have varieties of shade factors, that means they are of different fabric thickness. You can choose your fabric according to your plants. You can choose between 50% to 80% shade cloth according to the temperature in your area. Care should be taken to position the shade cloth in such a way that it blocks sunlight while it is not reducing the aeration. Care should be taken that the skeleton structure that we used to put on the shade cloths can withstand wind and it will not harm the plants by falling on them. So the structure should be strong enough. We can also provide shades to smaller plants by planting them beneath a bigger tree, so that a bigger tree can provide shade to smaller plants. Direct sunlight can really destroy your plants. Mulch can be a plant saver. It saves water by retaining water and reducing evaporation, thus encourage plant growth. You need not spend much money for it also. Commonly used mulching options are newspaper stripes. They need to be wetted or covered with dirt or another mulch to save them from blowing away. Straw can also be used as a mulching option, but we must take care that we not use hay because they will introduce seeds. So straw is also a good mulching option. Grass clippings, the older one, brown one, also work well as mulch. They also add nitrogen to the soil. We can also use sawdust as a mulch, but we must take care that we use coarse sawdust that works well as a mulch. Dry leaves can also be used. They also contribute to the nutrients to the soil. To keep them from blowing away, we can sprinkle some dust over the top of such dry leaves. Bark mulch is also commonly used for shrubs, but it should not be used in vegetables as it is very acidic in nature. Compost can be used as mulch along with plastic layers, black plastic layers. It cannot be used on vegetables because of having higher nitrogen values. We must weed our garden regularly. Pesky weeds that infest your garden can soak up all the water, leaving little for your plants that you want to keep nourished and hydrated. So, you must weed your garden at least once a week. That will give you the best results. In the summers, keep your lawn at least 3 to 6 inches, as longer grasses can have a bit of shading effect, which helps the soil to retain moisture. Keep your grass at least 3 inches long. In extreme heat, keep it closer to 6 inches. So these are the few methods to save your plants during this heat wave. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.